Hi guys, welcome back to another video. Hope everybody's well. Good morning, good afternoon or good evening, wherever you are in the world. Also, I'd just like to say thank you to all the new and the old subscribers. It means a lot. So let's crack on. I'm gonna do a quick ride. It's a bit windy Mary. It's about 19 here in the UK, but I'm gonna do my favorite trail around my area. So why don't you join me? But before that, you know what I've got to do. Quick cup of tea. Let's go. Okay, welcome to another episode, guys. So as mentioned, I'm going on one of my favorite trails where I live, and I want to show you what it is, guys. So jump on board and come along. It's going to be, I don't think it's going to be a long one anyway, so I'm just going to enjoy it as I go around. So let's get into it. Bennington Park, as you know. Gentle here. And we push through nice and gentle. Fitness was very good today. My legs feel got up this morning, and straight away I've done a stretch. As you get to a certain age, you've got to do your stretching in the morning. So I've done my stretch before I got out of my bed. Legs felt good. It is a bit windy Mary though, saying that. And it's a bit grey, so the conditions are not the greatest, but I'm going to keep it nice and short and sweet. And then we'll see from now. And I've got to be careful with these wheels. Busy here today. I can just zoom through as you do. Doggy woggy. See that? I went wide to stop that young boy from being run over, as you do. Father and daughter. Nice combination here. Very good. I like to see that. More fathers with their kids riding bikes, so great sign. So I realised that when I come through Bennington Park, it's like a warm-up for me. It's just to get the blood flowing. And I can just push my legs without thinking about cars on the road. It's warm though, saying that. It's windy but warm. So guys, what's your plans today? I do have a busy one for the weekend. Just to give you a smidget of what I'm doing. So first of all, when I get back, I'm going to wash the bike. Then I have some paperwork to do for work, which I'm not looking forward to, but it has to be done. Then I've got to arrange some payments for bills that also need to be looked into. Oh, I do hate paying bills. I'm one of these people that wait for the second letter to come in. The first letter I anticipate to open at all times. Alright, so hopefully when I come to the junction here, I'm going to turn left and then I'm going to hit part of the start of my favourite trail. How exciting. I was just edging forward there, nice and slight of concern, because the gentleman wasn't looking. When you're driving and you come to a junction, you're meant to look left and right. Obviously that gentleman there wasn't doing that, which caused some kind of concern for me, unfortunately. You've got to have eyes at the back of your head sometimes when you're riding on the road. So I'm doing about 17.6 miles per hour at the moment, nice and steady. Here we go. Bike lane. This is where it starts. Whoop.
Thank you.
All good?
Yeah.
All right. Sorry lads. Thank you very much. Floating through. The hub is my horn. You can see he was a bit uncertain, that gentleman. Check, check. Oh, it just gets better and better, this does. That's why I love it. I haven't done it for quite a while, so it's nice doing it. Oh, I love it. Oh, the joys of riding bikes.
Good job.
Thank you. Always be patient with people, even those they were in the cycle lane. It doesn't matter. Hold back, take your time, and push through gently. Like so. Up we go. I should really time it, see how fast I can get round, but it's all about taking it easy and enjoying the scenery despite the weather. So continuing with what I need to do today. So after I've done all the paperwork, gone through all the bills, then I'm going to visit a friend, because I need to pick up something from a friend. And then after that, come home, cook dinner, wash up the plates, and then hopefully chill out for the rest of the evening. But we shall see. Little doggy. Just sitting there, waiting for me, I suppose, being polite. Oh, mozzies. More bicycle lanes, which I love.
So guys, a question. What is your favourite trial where you live? Drop a comment, let me know. It's always nice finding out. I'd have to give this one 10 out of 10. I don't normally give 10 out of 10s, but this one's definitely a 10 out of 10 for me. Oh, we've got some bike riders in front here. Pushing through gently.
Stop it. Come in. Sorry. Come in.
Careful here. Might need to help him out. Just give him a push. Nice. Again, showing patience. And then pushing through gently. Thank you very much. Have a good day, gents. Oh, and off we go. Oh, mud here, be careful. I don't want to slid off her, or shall I say him. I'm on Black Stallion. As you probably can tell with the hub being so noisy. So, I need to bring something up, guys. I normally, when I'm riding sometimes, and I speak to somebody riding a bike, the first thing I would ask them is, what do you enjoy most about riding a bike? And people say near enough the same thing. Freedom. Getting to know different places. Fitness. And also mental health. And it's all those things I've listed are so true. So, thank you. What I would say though, for me personally, is my reason, and the main reason, is basically literally for fitness. Most importantly, I'm not getting any younger and I want to maintain my fitness. When I was young, I was good at sport, good at running, good at playing football, basketball. Even though I was short, I was one of the shortest in my class, but I was very active. And as I've got older, I've tried to maintain that. It's easy to forget that obviously when you get older you slow down, but if you maintain a certain amount of fitness, then you can't go wrong. You choose the right bike for yourself with the right gearing, then you can't really complain with it. You can just use your tool, what you've got, push through and enjoy. And that's another thing, when you're riding, always enjoy the ride. All right guys, so that was the trial there. Now what I'm going to do is head back. But I'm going to go the scenic route now, so probably a little road from now on. But nevertheless, that was my favourite trial right there, in a nutshell. I love it. I took that very wild. That was wide. Bike check. Black Stallion is performing how it now should be. I had a few, as I said before in my last video, I had a few issues with the chain and the derailleur, but I made a minor tweak, shall I say, and it now sings to me, and I'm so grateful because of that. I was under the impression that I might have to take it to the shop. Don't get me wrong, for servicing I'll take it to the shop, but for little things that you know you can do, that you could save money, then you've got to give it a go, haven't you? This road's nice and quiet, I like it, and the houses are, they're okay. But I'm not going to disrespect people's homes, because some people don't have homes. You know, I'm talking about the homeless here. My heart goes out to the homeless people, because especially in winter and even summer, you might underestimate that, but even in the summer it's hard, as well as the winter. You know, lack of food, lack of water, hygiene, healthcare, this all goes out the window, doesn't it, when you're homeless? There are people who I've spoken to, i.e. homeless people, and some of them do like being homeless. They prefer it because they say they don't have no bills to pay, no responsibilities, no one breathing down their neck. They see it's a sense of freedom, but again, everyone to themselves. So, let me talk about my work and the people, some of the people that I support. I won't give you too much information, but I can certainly give you a general consent. One thing I notice with all of the clients that they got in common is that they have a vivid imagination, and sometimes that imagination can almost turn into a lie, and they don't realise that they're probably telling a lie, and sometimes it can spiral, which I'm not going to get into. In other ways, they again share another thing in common, where they always have something specific that they concentrate on, or more like a hobby, whether it's looking at animals, collecting teddies, cars, trains, doesn't matter what it is, there's always something. And then you have the other side. There are clients that are very set in their ways. You know, I work with people with autism, so they know exactly what they want to do, and they stick to the same resume. However, saying that, on the adverse effect, I've actually worked with someone for now coming to 16 years, and I've seen him grow up. He's actually grown up alongside me, really, and he's changed dramatically. You know, when I first met him, he didn't like working with many people, and he did have problems with a lot of staff until he met me, and he was very set in his ways. He didn't like crowds. He wasn't fond of people's hair strands. There was a lot of things he didn't like. But now, he's opened up to many things, even changing plans. Sometimes that could be a trigger for people. And when he was young, or younger, he hated change. But now, he embraces it, even disappointment. he embraces. So it just goes to show. Just goes to show. Nothing set in concrete. But I enjoy my job. It's a job where, as they say when you go for the interview, why would you like to work as a support worker? And the simple answer to that is to make a difference. You want to make a difference. You want to put some form of change in someone's life so they can live it to the full. And I've been working as a support worker now for coming up to 19 years in total, and my theory is still the same. I still want to make a difference. I want to make changes. I want to think outside the box and bring to them. And that's what I do. The next thing I want to talk about, guys, is mental health. If you're struggling with mental health, then seek help. Talk to someone professionally or someone that you can talk to, but please reach out to someone. I'm not going to go into too much detail with mental health because it can be varied in such a way that there's different things you can do for different forms of mental health. Did you know depression is under the stream of mental health? Did you know anxiety is also part of the stream of mental health? So when you think of it that way, at some point of our lives we all suffer with some form of mental health, one way or another. It's how you deal with it moving forward. That's the most important thing. You know, I wouldn't wish it on anybody, but you've got to look after yourself. It's one of those things people, you know, my mum used to say when she was alive, was you're born on your own, you die on your own. You have to look after number one, and that's yourself. Because if you don't, no one else will. So yet again, guys, reach out if you need help. So I'm just literally going down the line of all the things that make you happy when riding a bike, and the things that can solve your kind of mental health, fitness, etc, etc. My next thing I want to talk about is fitness. Now, I used to like running, and I noticed one day when I was running that my knee started twitching. I was under the illusion that if I pushed it anymore, that would be it. So I stopped running. I went and saw a physiotherapist. They corrected my knee by doing some massaging techniques. And ever since then, as I said, I've stopped. And then came the bike for me. I started riding bikes, and if you paid attention to my last video, I mean my video way back, it was during the crisis. And I've not looked back, to be honest with you. It's probably the best thing that I've ever done, is ride a bike. I think it's through here. For a second I thought I lost my bearings there for a second, guys. But then I should know, because I don't live far from here. There we go. I know that a lot of people can't ride or run, but you can walk. It's another form of exercise. Even if you do 5-10 minutes, it's something that you can do. A gentle stretch is something you can do. You can cut down on what you eat. Again, I'm not going to go into that side of things. But you can do these things. I used to train someone, and the first thing they asked me, because I asked them the question was, what do you think you need to do to lose weight? And I was shocked by the answer. She said to stop eating food.
Sorry.
Thank you, it's all right. Yeah, so she said stop eating. Wrong answer. Things don't correct itself in one day. They take time.
Thank you.
No problem. They take time, consistency, and patience. Thank you very much. So, I did a program for her, and I said to her, instead of eating large quantities of food, I want you to cut down your quantity, cut down your portions, and train with me for at least twice a week. She followed the pattern and she lost some weight over a period of 6 weeks, following the guideline, being consistent, not giving up. I was very, very happy with her and the performance, and also the ability to listen, because not everyone listens. It's one of the simplest things in life, but we all find it sometimes very hard to achieve. Is it fishing season? I wonder. Nice and steady. So the other thing is exploring. I absolutely love exploring, finding new places to go. Culture. It's one of the most liberating forms of learning about different things, people's traits, people's culture. It's a wonderful thing to learn. Since I've started this ride, sorry to divert, but I've not changed gears. I'm sitting in a gear where it's so smooth and nice that I don't feel the need to change. I'm not defeated by any major climbs. The roads are fairly flat, so why change? No need. You're welcome, madam. Across we go. Oh, this is probably going to be my only hill. Well, I actually saw this on the way through, and now I'm going all the way back. and I'm still not going to change gears, and I'm going to push my legs and see if I can do this without killing myself. So let's go. Up, up, up. Still pushing. It's only a short one anyway, so I don't mind. And now we go down. Down we go. Still windy Mary, but it ain't that bad. It's manageable. I'm not being blown from side to side, which I'm grateful for. Back to the park, finishing off the set. Oh, it's been marvellous. I don't know how many miles I've covered. Probably about 6 or 7, I think. Hasn't been that long. And the speed, well, probably maximum speed about 20. I took it nice and gentle. Sometimes it's really nice to do gentle rides instead of, I always say this, pushing for efforts. I'm not racing, I've got nothing to prove. It's just about pure enjoyment. Doggy woggy. So you slow nicely and you pass smooth. Here we go, check, check. Oh, bit of a gush of wind now. Trying to avoid the mud. Sometimes you can't.
Never, ever.
Turning left here. Some more fellow riders. They're dressed in the nines. Where have they been? Sorry people, going through the middle. Thank you. And you push through. Up the little bridge. I love this bridge. Okay, everything cool. And then you push through. Ah, superb. If you could see my face now, guys, you would think I've won the lottery. I don't need to win the lottery to be happy. I don't need money to make me feel happy. I just need the simple things. A bike, for example. That's all you need. Not something fancy. Just something that can get you from A to B. And your body will do the rest. I think I've completed this in great time because it looks like it might rain. See, I told you with the hub, it's my horn. Beep beep.
Thanks for joining
check.
me. I hope you took
And push through.
something away from what I was speaking about during the ride in terms of the subjects that I mentioned. During this video, I've actually put some subheadings in the video and captions so you know exactly, you know, where I'm going to be taking the conversation. In terms of distance, I've done, let's check the Wahoo. I did 7.9 miles, 21.3 in terms of maximum speed. And that was it. Yeah, so guys, I'm now going to do a stretch because it's very important after a ride. I'm going to have a shower because it's always good to clean your body. And then I'm going to have something to eat. So I hope you enjoyed it, guys. Have a great weekend. Be safe, be kind, love each other, rise sensibly, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Adios.